Welcome back to another episode of Ignoramus. Joined
So
here by my lovely co-host Jacob
two,
Hubbard. Jacob, how you doing, babes?
episode 2. We made it. We made a full week in life, guys. We are here. We're episode 2. I'm doing fantastic, Mr. King. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm just peachy, man. Just peachy. It's New Year's for us. Well, not yet. It's about to be New Year's
Nope, we still
Day.
in 2023.
Yep. You seeing this like 2 weeks into 2024? We still in goddamn 2023. I was gonna make a joke. I couldn't think of one.
That's crazy. 2023. What a year. Kinda sucked, honestly. But, we're almost at the end. But everyone
23 did?
currently honestly, if you think about it, everything that happened to, us personally honestly, you had a pretty damn good year, if
I
you
had a
ask me.
pretty freaking good year, man.
I say you had a pretty good year. Look
I
at you.
see I see a bunch of memes on TikTok and stuff, and everybody's like, "Oh, my 2023," and it's like just like I don't know, Christian Bale crying in the rain or something. And I was like, I don't know, why has this been so bad for everybody? For me, it's been kind of good.
That's good for you. I say,
Why was it so bad for you?
I think school really, because my life is school. These first 2 semesters is just school, and so when I look back at it, I'm like, my life right now is either school or a way to make money, because obviously I lost my job at Chick-fil-A because they said, "Hey, we closing down delivery at, Simpsonville," which I was like, "Damn." And they really were like, "If you wanna work inside, you can." It's like, what was it, like 16, 17 an hour, which is cool and all, but low key, I don't work at Chick-fil-A inside. So, did
Yeah,
not
that
I
sounds like hell.
so I lost the constant money, but thinking about it, I mean, at this current moment, as we're recording, I did just hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm
Yeah.
I'm officially a 2Ker on YouTube. I want to thank you, everyone who watches my movie reviews, and I really appreciate that. Live stream will be coming soon, but that's a later date for another time. But anyways, 2023. Yeah, man, it's just school. I think school really just kind of just. I'm 24 and I'm still in school. Like, how do you feel? You're not in school.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm not in school, but I'm working like a legit 9 to 5 and paying bills. So it's not like life is much better on that aspect. But honestly, if I could just be in school, I probably wouldn't choose that. Never mind. I was gonna say I was gonna say maybe I'll go back. I don't think I'm gonna go back.
You don't miss, sitting at your desk every, like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday after 6 hours of work at, Jersey Mike's and be like, "Alright, I got homework to do. That's due in, like, 3 days."
I don't miss that. But I will say most of the times though, I didn't even do my work throughout the week. I would always do it on Sunday when everything was due. Unless it was a
Wait.
big project, then I would do it throughout the week. But like all my assignments, I always did the day it was due.
Oh, you're one of those people.
Yeah. And you're the
Uh,
kind of guy who does it the first day you get it goes live and finishes everything.
no, literally, so right now I'm doing a winter class, and there's 10 units, and it's, like, a fast-paced class, and it's 3 credit hours, which is awesome. Wish every class was like that. Anyways, the teacher just announced unit 2. It is like, "Hey, this open, go ahead and do it," but he opened unit 3, 4, and 5. I've already done 3 and 4. Now I'm waiting to do 5, and I low key
Fucking
I
nerd.
might do unit 5 tonight. Listen, if I
You're a
get
fucking
home
freak,
if
dude.
I get homework done, I have more room to go watch movies, hang out with you, eat dinner. I mean, well, eat dinner, like, I eat dinner every
Yeah,
day.
I don't eat. But I
No,
mean,
you
that's
you
weird.
don't eat. You don't even eat.
I don't eat, but let's not talk about it. It's I don't know. I could never. I might get like a phase where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be an overachiever this week and do everything the day is due. But like, you do it every single time.
I mean,
Fucking
I'm telling you,
weirdo.
like, do you remember when I was at your house in Fort Mill for like a week and we literally were like hanging out, whatever? And as we're hanging out, whenever there was spare time, I was doing homework because then for the rest of the day, all we can do is just hang out, not have to worry about a damn thing. I'd rather have everything done and be over with and we move on.
Yeah, I'd rather hang out in the moment, and then when it comes time, like, all right, time to grind.
Time to grind. Well, I am currently 2 units ahead of everybody. There's discussion boards open. I need all my classmates to respond to me because I have no fucking place to respond to anyone else. And it's pretty sad over here in the unit 5 people.
Dude, I hate discussions boards. Discussion boards are terrible. They're so stupid.
They really are. And you rely on other people. Like
Yeah.
you're the person that's going on Sunday when everyone's got their discussion board. You're the one coming in last saying, "Here's my discussion board." Let me reply to 2 different people. And then no one replies to you because you're the last one to come in.
Well, at that point, it's not my fault. If nobody responds to mine, I can be like, what can I say? They didn't respond it.
Low key though, when you did that, did you ever just go through everyone's discussion board, read it, and be like, "That sounds pretty good. I'm gonna write that in mine," or like reword it a
No.
little bit? Really? You've never done
Yeah.
that?
I would do my whole assignment and then submit it, and then only read the first 2 and reply to theirs, and I'll be done.
Damn, see, okay, I would do variety. I've done this before. I've done what you've done, but like it was like a variety. I was like, I'll do the middle person, and I'll do like the first person kind of deal. Because I didn't want to look obvious that I came in 90 minutes late or like you.
I don't care. I still did it. It wasn't late.
I mean,
I was on
obviously
time.
you got the degree. You should be
I did get the
happy.
degree somehow.
Full Sail University.
Yes, sir. Dude, that campus is so sick. Why are we talking about school? What else can we talk about? Fuck school. Uh, you had any plans for New Year's, bro?
Well, last week I already told you I'm planning to lose weight, and currently since we've
No, I
done
meant
that.
like New Year's Day. Fuck the year.
Oh, I was gonna tell you I've only drinking water the past 4 days, but thank you very much. Yeah. What am I doing tomorrow?
Congratulations for drinking water for the past 4 days.
Thank you so much. What am I doing tomorrow? I think I'm gonna hang out with some friends. I'm probably gonna try to find something to do because I've never gone out on New Year's. Like I've never like I've every time I've done like New Year's, like the ball drops or anything, I'm always at home with my mom and dad and like just like yay, and we hug and that's it. I've never been like out in the bars or like out in a restaurant. Like I've never been out. I've always been at home.
I've never been out either. I mean, I've gone to like house parties and stuff, but I've never been like out on town.
Nope. Not
I
even
mean,
I've never even been to friends' houses. Wait. Wait a minute. I did. I did go out. I'll save that story for a little bit because it involves our topic of the day, but it's very much a going out and being very stupid.
mm.
It involves a girl, very much so.
Oh, interesting story. Okay.
Yeah. I don't
A
know if
juicy story.
you wanna get straight into it or do you wanna wait?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so, um, there was a girl who basically I liked.
She was a girl. She
There
was a
was a
boy.
girl,
Can I make it any more
any
obvious?
obvious.
Sorry.
No, it's alright, I like that song. Okay, so I'm not gonna name drop this girl, but she was a really cool person, and
Wait, I think I sang
basically
it wrong. Sorry, I'm listening, I swear, but I think I sang that opposite backwards. But go
I
on.
I sang it with you, so I just kinda went with your melody.
I think it's he was a boy, she was a girl. Yeah,
Damn.
we sing it backwards. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Basically, me and her rode in my car to my friend's house, and we were gonna pick them up. It's December 31st, and we're gonna go shoot fireworks in like a big green grass area. I don't know why I had put green in there, grass. But basically, we're gonna shoot fireworks when the ball
Just the 2 of
drops.
you?
No, it was me, her, my other friend, his girlfriend. I think there was somebody else with there. But the thing was,
Were y'all
my
dating?
oh, no, we weren't. But
Sorry, sorry, sorry.
the thing was, my friend, he told me, he was like, "Hey, kiss her when the ball drops. Like,
Yes,
do it."
sir.
And so we all got together in the car, drove to the grass area, sat there, opened the trunk, got the fireworks ready, like we were ready to go. Ball dropped. I did not kiss her. I jumped into the green grass area and put my arms up in the air and yelled, 20 something, whatever year it was. Yep. And the funny thing was, the next day, my friend told me because he worked with her, he told me, he was like, "Oh, by the way, she, told me that she wanted to kiss you, and you didn't do it."
Yeah, oh my god.
Because I was scared, and I wanted to do it, and now anytime I think about it, I get depressed.
Was that supposed to be to the tune of Skater Boy?
I think so, and I think that's not
Because
the
it
song you
didn't
were
sound like that.
it's not the song you were singing, were you?
That is what I was thinking,
Okay, good. I was like, "Wait, is
but
that
it
not the
didn't
same
sound like
song?"
that at all.
I know, I was trying to mix up the words, but it was really
Yeah,
hard.
well, it still didn't sound like it.
Thank you.
Anyway,
But
damn,
the
that's
good
crazy. Why did
Yeah.
you do it?
I was scared. I just I really love the mindset of, like, if I knew if I okay, if he would have told me that before, yeah, then I have nothing to lose. She wanted to, I wanted to, bingo bongo.
Yeah, but sometimes how old were you then?
Damn, I was definitely in high school.
Oh, well, then it's okay, slightly better.
It was I think it had to be either junior year or senior year because I had my car. Yeah. It probably was junior year because it definitely wasn't yeah, it's probably junior year, so it was probably 2016. No, because that's when I
Alright, sometime in high school.
it was
Sometime in high school.
2017. It had to be because that was when I had a girlfriend in 2016. So it couldn't no, yeah.
Damn.
But no, I didn't kiss her
But,
because 'Cause, like, dude, like, I just didn't wanna do it. Cause like, I was like, "What if she, like
You
what if I
didn't want
leaned
to
in?"
do it?
Like, I'm gonna tell you so much stuff that happened to me, so, like, listen, I was scared, I didn't do it, but guess what? She's married now, happily married, I went to her wedding, so, like,
Could have been you.
nah, it's okay. I'm glad she's happy with the person she is with now, not me.
Damn.
I mean,
Okay.
how many New Year kisses have you had?
Okay, none, because I don't really hang out with anybody on New Year's. If I
Damn.
do, it's friends, so I'm not gonna kiss them on New Year's.
When you had a girlfriend at one point, you never hung did y'all date during New Year's? The New Year's time? 2016, 2017? I don't really know what years you're thinking of. All I know
I
is,
don't think I don't think I've ever actually had a relationship throughout the holiday season. They either
uh,
always start after or end before.
mine ended, like, 3 days after Christmas, so don't worry.
I was in a relationship in high school, which, um but it was, like, very on and off, and I think it was always just around the holiday season. So I never actually had that experience.
Well, unfortunately for this year, tomorrow, I will not be doing that, but I think this New Year is gonna be
It
fun.
could be.
I
Who knows?
mean,
It could be.
who knows? That one woman, just if I do go out for the first time, someone might be like, "I don't have anyone to kiss," and they look at me and they're like, "Come here, little boy." I'm like, "Whoa,
Whoa,
whoa."
yo, yo, relax.
Everyone thinks I'm 15, man. They're gonna be like, "I don't wanna
Come
kiss
here,
you."
little boy is wild.
I don't people all they're not gonna kiss me. They're gonna kiss probably like a you with a beard and like a great look flush of a hair. They're gonna look at me and be like, "Wow, aren't you in grade school?"
You are in grade school. Oh, no, wait, you're in grad school, never mind.
I'm in grad. Damn, man. See, look at you. You looked at me and you said that. That just tells you how much I look like a child. You know, I mean, I actually tried to let my little beards grow, but it's not really
Your
working.
beards, your
You know,
multiple beards.
my little whiskers, because you know they're right there. When did you have a full
That was
beard?
gross.
Middle school?
No, I did have a mustache in middle school. I didn't get,
I
like my beard wasn't, like, this thick until probably a year after I graduated.
And then you just decided I'm gonna let it grow. And
Yeah.
how far did you let it grow?
It was never, like I never was never, like, that crazy, but it was pretty long,
Did you
but
ever
it
want to
wasn't,
let it
like
grow?
yeah, I think about it all the time, but then it gets to a point, and I'm like, I just can't. It gets frustrating.
Mm. As a high
I also
schooler,
don't think
you were like, fuck that.
in high school, I had, like, a goatee kinda thing, so I had the mustache, I had the soul patch, and this, like, chin, and then I
Man,
had lamb chops.
you were
So, like, I
such an
didn't have
asshole.
nothing connected, but I would just let it grow out.
You were that guy.
Yeah, I
Were
was.
you the star quarterback of your own football team too?
Hell no, I was not.
Yeah, you were the star guy in band, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm a band nerd.
Yeah, exactly. You were literally the star of it, weren't you? You're the leader. You were that
Nah,
guy.
I wouldn't say I was a star or the leader. I was never the drum major, you don't even know what that is, but I was never the drum major.
Is that the person who does the drums?
Yep, you got it right. Yep,
See what
that's 100% accurate.
No, really? Is it really?
Yeah,
What is the drum person the head person of a band?
yeah, the guy who plays center snare, that's the drum major.
I feel like you're fucking with me. Is that really?
Yeah, 100%.
What about the maestro guy? He's the leader.
No, that's the band director.
That's the head honcho.
Yeah, he's a teacher.
Yeah, so that he's above drum
Yeah,
person.
but he's a teacher.
That's still the leader.
That doesn't count. That's like saying that's I'm asking who the quarterback of the band is, not the head coach.
Okay, that's actually really good fairness right
You're
there.
welcome.
He's
That
the
was a good
coach. So
analogy.
the teacher's the coach and the drum
The drum
is
major is the
is the
quarterback.
quarterback.
So who's the drum major?
Not you.
Correct, I already said that.
What did you play again?
Trumpet. And then I also did percussion.
Damn, look at you being so extra.
Yeah, I also did color guard for a season.
How did that go?
It was fun. It was actually really fun. It was the
I
first time was it? No, it wasn't. Never mind. I was gonna make a false fact. It's not the case.
I heard it's, like, really physical. Like, it's you gotta be very physical when you're doing that kinda stuff, color
Yeah.
guarding.
Yeah, you do. You have to throw sit and run all over the place, so it's pretty hard. You
See,
need a lot of stamina.
I wish I'd like, I love football right now, like, in my life, like, it's literally my favorite thing to, like, to watch during, like, the fall season. I wish I, like, tried harder in high school to do football. Like, I
Did
really
you ever
would.
play?
I went to workouts, training camp, basically, and I worked out and I realized how hard it was to get in shape. And then they told me if your grades are a C or below, you can't try out. I had a C in history.
Mm, come on, man.
They used it every football player, they were like, "Why aren't you at training camp?" The one friend I had, he was like, "Why aren't you there?" And I was like, "I have a C in history." He's like, "Dude, fuck that. Just go. They don't care." But on the first see, I was a rule follower. I follow the rules. I had a C. I couldn't try out. It's not an excuse. Listen, it's not an excuse. I swear. That's what they said, and I followed the rules.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you were only doing what they with the information that they gave you, so that's fair.
But no,
I went up.
I never was a football player.
I remember in middle school they had sign-ups because like in middle school we had like the cafeteria was also like it had a stage in the front, so they were doing like football tryout like sign-ups on the stage. And so everybody who was trying to, sign up went up to the stage and everything. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do it. So I walked up there, signed up, and I remember a bunch of my friends. I also keep in mind in middle school, I was not like this at all. I was like super tiny, and I'm skinny now, but I was extremely skinny then, and just like this little Indian kid. But I remember like all these other guys who were like 7 foot tall in sixth grade. They all went up there. They were doing signups, and as soon as they saw me, they were hyping me up. They were like, "Oh yeah, Isaac, yeah," and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of sick. I might be on the football team." And then I never actually showed up.
Damn.
I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. This is it for me.
I say, "How you're 6'2"?
Well, my doctor says I'm 5'11".
That's false. Because
Every time I've false,
I'm
that's
5
false.
that's false. I'm like 5'10", like almost 5'11".
Yeah, I don't know. Every time I go to the doctor, they always measure me. They say I'm 5'11". I was like,
No,
all
you're
right, I
not.
guess I'm 5'11".
No, you're not.
Well,
You're almost
that's what it says on my ID.
you're oh, that's crazy. You're almost the height of Dylan, and Dylan's 6'3", so you're
He's
like
6'4", I think.
6'4", damn, okay, so you're 6'2". You have to be.
Am I?
You're at least 6 foot. You are at least there's no way you're 5'11". I
I'm
don't
gonna
believe it.
I'm gonna buy those shoes that you see. Have you seen on TikTok where there's like it adds an extra 2.5 inches to your height? Kanzuri shoes sponsor.
Nah,
Um,
I don't get that algorithm.
oh, you don't?
No, I
You
get those,
sure?
like no, that's rude. I am not that short, man. The only thing short on me is my hand. I need those, like, big ass gloves. I'm gonna get surgery one day and do those, like, bone
Bro,
structural
look
thing.
at this guy's hands. Those of you watching the video, put your hand on your face. Look how tiny that is. You can't even cover his whole face.
See, I didn't think that was a thing. The thing I do is, like, when people can, like, put their fingers around their wrist. See, like, I can't do it. I can't. Yeah.
I can
No, yeah,
wrap
you're
my hand around
fully Isaac King's currently got his fingers touching. I can't even, like my fingers aren't even close to touching.
tiny ass hands.
I have really small hands. It's kinda sad. But
Donald
anyways,
Trump hands.
I probably couldn't make the football team with these hands because I can't even grip a football.
You could just be on the O line or something.
Hell no. I don't wanna be fucking O-line. No
Why
way.
not?
I'm fucking 5'10". They run me over. Left tackles are like 6'4". Like, they're Dylan, literally.
Well, I don't know what else you could do.
Well, when I did play football outside of school. Like, there was, like, what it was, like,
Little league?
basically, and I got to the point where you got to do tackling, and I was a wide receiver, and I had 4 touchdowns for my whole career, and it was great.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was your number?
Well, I think it was 11, Julian Edelman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was huge fucking 11 fan, and oh, yeah, and Julio Jones because he was, like, the big timer at the time, and so I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna be 11." I wanted to be 13, but someone already had 13.
I'm sorry.
But, yeah, I had 4 touchdowns, and I was, like, the 4th string. So, I came in and got I think the most catch I had in game was, like, 5 catches, and, like, I never had, like, 100 yards or anything. I don't even know how many yards. They don't keep it with yardage. I had, like, at least 40 yards. I know that.
Bro, we should get a group to play football.
See, okay, to lose weight, I hate the motto of going in the gym and, "Oh, hey, oh, hey," and then running and all that.
It sounded like you were doing a ritual dance.
what is it? What is it in Chaka? What is it? Haka Hooga. No, fucking Finding Nemo. What does he say? What does he say? What does he say?
Shark bait hoo ha
Yeah, shark bait. Ooh-ah-ha.
ha.
No, I'm talking about shit. What was I talking about?
You don't like going to the gym and going ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
Yeah, I don't like the genericisms of just basically going to the gym and having to sweat out because you're either running or lifting weights, which I need to do. But if we could get like a group of our friends to go play basketball, football, soccer, playing a sport while being very active, dude, sign me up. Like 2 months ago, we were talking about playing pickleball, weren't we? Isn't that a physical sport or a
We
physical?
were talking about that.
Dude, I'd kick your ass in what is it called? Fuck, badminton.
No, you wouldn't, bro.
Yes, it's
No, you wouldn't.
over. It's
Badminton,
over.
that's my people's sport, just so you know, that
Badminton,
and cricket.
badminton. Why'd you say it like that? You sound like
Shut
me when
up.
I say Cam Newton.
Shut the fuck up. Ken Nitton.
Cam Newton. You know what's funny? I have a story about Cam Newton, like an actual story about him.
Oh,
So Cam Newton, who obviously is used to be
Newton. Say his
N-
hold on, shut up. Cam Newton.
Cam Newton,
Now say it the way you normally say it.
Cam Newton, Newton,
Cam Newton. Nah, I don't even know
Newton.
how to say it because you. Anyway, moving on.
He came to a movie theater to watch a movie with the entire football team. So like Christian McCaffrey, him, Kelvin Benjamin, whatever, Luke Kuechly, all of it. This was back in the day. So
At
they
the
came to
Simpsonville Theater?
no, not the Simpsonville Theater. They came. This was what theater was it? It wasn't Hollywood 20, and it wasn't Simpsonville. It was another theater. Anyways, the whole football team was there to watch a movie, and they were all there. They bought stuff, whatever, and yada yada yada. So apparently, when the movie started, Cam Newton came out of the theater to walk back in concessions, and he asked for a water. And obviously, let me just say this: movie theater water is like fucking $8.
$17.
Yeah, it's like stupid amount. I will admit. Cam Newton, though, starting quarterback for the NFL Panthers team, millionaire, very rich, that he said, "Can I get a bottle of water?" And he said, "All right, it's 7 something." And Newton apparently said, "Can I just get the water?" He was like, "You have to pay for it." He's like, "I'm not paying that much for water, man."
I mean,
And he
to be
said,
fair,
"No." Cam Newton,
I get he's got a lot of money,
he's
but
got a lot of money.
that's a ridiculous amount for water.
No, it is, but if you're a millionaire, $7 is pocket change.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I feel like it's the principle. You know what I mean? I feel like it's the principle.
Well, either way, ever since that happened, Newton started sucking as a Panther. So I've always said the reason why he started to suck as a quarterback is because he never bought that water from the movie theater.
Yep, that's probably accurate.
That was a total random story of Cam Newton. It's a true story. Like it's flat out. Like I'm not lying either. Like that is a flat out true story of Cam Newton not buying
How do you
water.
know this story?
So my manager had to go work at that theater because they had like some management issues. So he had to go work there. And that day they had a Panthers team come to the theater. And so he was there. And he was the one that was like, "Hey, here's your water. It's $7." And he's like, "I ain't paying for that, man. Just give me the water." He was like, you have to pay for this water." He's like, "I'm not doing that, my guy." And yeah.
My guy.
That's what he apparently that is what the conversation had. And so crazy. If I was there, I'd be instantly trying to take a picture with Christian McCaffrey. I'd be like, "My guy, that's
CMC.
CMC."
What a guy.
One what a guy. Anyways,
Yeah.
back to us trying out for football. I wish I got more into it, but like for you, what made you get into band so much? What was the day to you that said, "I want to go into band"?
Well, it started in middle school, 6th grade. That's where I started the classes because my elementary school didn't have band or anything. But I've always been surrounded by music. Like my dad was a musician. I've always liked music. I played the guitar since I was like 4. Played the drums when I was like 7. And whenever I got into middle school, you do like your electives. And so I don't know if I actually signed myself up for it or if my parents did, but they put me in band. I really enjoyed it. And then I just carried on with it in high school, and then just never stopped. And then as soon as I graduated high school, I started instructing band for a long time. I don't do
Which
that
one
anymore.
which one do you prefer, instructing or playing?
I would love to. Well, I don't know. There's some aspects to instructing because you get to design stuff, like the marching band shows and all that. That part was fun. That part was really fun. But I also really, really enjoy performing. But
I mean,
in order to perform after at like high school and like a little like uh to explain it to someone who doesn't know band, but like a professional like marching band, you have to pay like thousands of dollars just in order to be able to do it.
you have to pay for to do that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought you just, like, audition, you join.
You audition and then they say, "Hey, you're good. We want you," but you have to pay $17,000.
How much is it really?
5, probably 5, 4,
Wow.
depending on which one you go to. Some are like 2, some are 5, some are 7, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's why I never did it because I didn't want to go to like if I wanted to do it or if I was going to do it, I wanted to do it in like in a core that was really good. And I auditioned a couple times, and it was just way too expensive. And I also had to work throughout the summer, so there was no way for me to pay that then not work. So it just never worked out.
It's turned into a tragedy. I'm sorry if we had told the story.
It's okay, you know. I'm still trying to get over it, but and also you can't do it after you turn 21, I think, or 22.
If it makes you feel way better, you are an award-winning scorer, making of
I
music
am.
for our film Paralysis.
I'm an
So,
award-winning composer.
yes, you are. I
Just
messed up those
crazy.
words.
It's
Yep.
it's crazy.
That is crazy. Congrats to that, by the way.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
More to come.
Hopefully.
Oh, for sure. 2024, my guy. Because 2024, we're gonna be making movies, we're gonna be hanging out, and like we are gonna be doing, is trying to find love because that's what we're all here for.
Yeah. What a segue. All right, so obviously the reason you brought that up is because the topic of the day. I wrote it down. Let me pull it up.
We're gonna talk about each other's dark, deep secrets about our love and past relationships, and we're gonna
So
talk about today's relationships, basically, right?
yeah, we're gonna go on or talk about our dating experiences, and how we navigated relationships, good moments, bad moments, cliches, awkward times, the fun times, the bad times, all of that. Um, so this ought to
Well,
be a
I've
great
already
time.
told one story, and that was about New Year, so mine was a perfect equal
You got it. Sound it out. You're,
equilibrium.
you're almost there, buddy.
I don't even think I'm saying a word.
You're not, but you're almost there. You're almost there. Try it again.
Equilibrium.
You just got to change one letter.
Brum.
That's 4 letters.
Fuck this, dude. You tell a story about your love relationship. I'm not sitting here telling you, making fun of my equilibrium word.
Equilibrium is what you're
Damn it,
looking
that's the word,
for.
equilibrium.
But yeah, I don't know.
So
I mean,
when you how many relationships
when
have
you
you had in your life? How many people have you
four,
dated? Like,
no,
for real, like, dated?
3.
I'm not gonna count, like, middle school, because like, if you count middle school, like, if I count, like, middle school and, like, elementary school, like, I had, like, 4 or 5. But,
Yeah, I've
like,
only
I've
had.
I I've only had 1 girlfriend my entire life, and I'm 24 years old.
Damn, I'm sorry, man. But I've had 3. I've had 3 to answer your question. Um,
And how did you meet most of them? Like, was it through friends, high school?
the first 2, well, the first one was we were just in school together. The second one was from a different school that I would go to a lot. And then the third one was just through mutual friends.
So the one girlfriend that I had, we met through mutual friends as well, which I loved because that is the best type of like meeting of someone that you really like is when your friends like, yo, this girl or this guy is like really fucking cool. You should like talk to her and y'all like meet, talk, and everything. That's literally what happened because I had a friend whose girlfriend worked at a store and my ex-girlfriend worked at that store. And so she was like, Jacob, you need to meet her. And then I met her and we like just hit it off, dated for 7 months, and we broke up, like, on December 27th or 28th. It was, like, 2 days after Christmas.
Damn.
But it was like a fair, like, we just never argued, and that was, like, our issue. I know it sounds like
See,
a weird
you told me about that, but like you guys never argued, and so that's why you
never
broke
argued.
up. Explain that to me. How does that make
We
sense?
we equaled out so much that we always had a great time with each other, and we wanted to do stuff, but I think in our deep down souls, I think each of us knew we are both going in directions that are different and we both respect one another. I think we should just take a break, and that break never really considered a break. It was more of like, "Hey, we're gonna break up." So it was more of like, I guess you could kinda say we just kind of fell out of love or just fell out of each other. I don't know. Like we never argued, never bickered, which is I guess is a good thing.
Yeah.
But I've always heard arguing is a healthy thing. It's good to like do it. I've heard
I
that.
don't know.
I've
I'm
heard
not a
it.
therapist, so I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna say that
either.
that's correct or wrong, but I feel
Either
like
either way, I mean, the positive outlook, in my opinion, is she is now happily married. She has a child. That she's financially successful from the looks of it. So I believe she's doing really good, and that's what
she has
God's
a
plan was.
child.
She has a 2-year-old, I believe. I don't. That sounds like a stalker, but like we do follow each other on social media. So like, I mean, I'm not like stalking. I'm just we just follow each other.
Everyone we know is getting married and having kids, bro. Not we, me and you, but like everyone our age that graduated around the same time, and it's crazy.
Unfortunately, like this literally these past 2 months, I've seen more engagements, more pregnancy pictures on social media. I'm very happy for him. And then recently I've been having freaking passings of people. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Guys,
that is
this
true.
is insane." Like life is growing up and we're growing with it, but like stay alive, you know? Live a little longer. That's a little fucked up, but hey,
I don't wanna laugh. I really don't wanna laugh. That's
no. It's fine. It's fine.
god damn.
I love everyone. We're all equal and we all deserve to live a little longer. That's all I can say. But no, I think morally
Oh, wow.
my ex and I, we just really sat there and said, we're falling out of each other. We do equally see each other as good people, and we moved on. And hell, every time her parents love me to death. Like seriously, every time they see me, they always like ask me how I am and everything. Hell, one time Caitlin, a good friend of me and you, me and her were at the movie theater and they came in and me and Caitlin were standing next together and her dad thought me and her were dating me and Caitlin. And so I was like, Caitlin, go with it, please. So yeah. He thinks at one point me and Caitlin dated, which he has no idea who Caitlin is, but like, hey, for me, that looks good for my part.
I guess so.
But no, for me, the one relationship I had, I don't regret it. Like I honestly like I do believe I will say it. I'm going in my feels a little bit. If I could change how that ended, I would. I feel like we could have continued. I do think so.
Oh,
But hey, I don't want to say that because I don't want to be like that guy saying we could have been something. No, 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 no. I'm so glad she's happily married. I'm so happy for her.
that's sweet.
But now, like when you're talking about dates, Isaac, how many dates have you been on in your life?
Honestly, not that many, actually. Like, dates outside of relationships? Like, before
You're not counting people you called girlfriends.
yeah,
You're
not that
saying
many.
people you went on dates.
So, after high school or after my last relationship, I kinda just stopped and gave up and just did my own thing. I was focusing on myself, so I just went to like, I wanted to finish school. I was working 2 jobs. I also just didn't have time. So I was just spending most of my time focusing on me and working through, well, the shit that I had going on. So I never went on dates. There were opportunities, to go on dates and talk to girls and stuff, but there were some of them would try to, give me hints or whatever, or some would flat out say like, "Hey, you're kinda cute." And I was like, "Oh, thanks. I'll catch you on Tuesday." Um, so I didn't really do anything because I was just always busy. Um, and I just didn't I don't know. I was kind of for a while, I was just put off of dating. And I would joke around and be like, "I'm so lonely." But then like I would get close to somebody and like kind of teeter on the edge of going on a date and then I would just back out. And I'd be like, I don't want this." And it wasn't because of them. It was just because like me, like personally, I don't know.
Got scared a little bit, a little nervous.
Yeah, it's not even scared or nervous. It's just I don't know. Like I just felt like a lot for me at the time. Now things are different. Now it's not like that for me because I'm stable, a lot more stable. Um,
You're a lovely man. All the girls love you.
yeah. Oh,
Girl from
thanks.
Crakers. Crakers? Where'd you go eat the other day that she said she
Breakers.
like what the restaurants,
Oh,
remember?
Culver's.
Yeah, what
That was
happened?
crazy.
That's
So
crazy.
or I went to go get lunch, um, when I was working, and I go to Culver's, and I order my food at the, like, at the what is it called? Intercom, and then I go to the window, and she, like, checks me out, gives me my food, or takes my card, and she goes, "You're smoking." I was like,
That's
"What?
crazy. That's
Excuse me?"
crazy.
And she was like, "Oh, you're smoking, like, you smell really good too." And I was like, "Thanks. I don't know how you smell me from all the way inside there and I'm in my car, but I appreciate it. Thank you."
Oh,
And then I
shit.
instantly called you, and I was like, "Bro, that was crazy." It's not really that crazy. It was crazy to me. People get complimented all the time. I don't, and it was crazy to
It's
me.
crazy though that she said smoking, like, I don't hear
Yeah,
that
that
ever.
that was a bit extra. But then, like in Culver's, you pull around and wait for somebody to walk out with your food. And so I was waiting, and as I was on the phone with you, the another guy comes out and brings me my food, and he was like, "I got a order for Isaac," and I was like, "Yeah, that's me." He was like, "Oh, sick name, dude." I was like, "Thanks, bro, appreciate it." He's like, "Do you laugh a lot?" And I was like, "Do I laugh a lot?" He was like, "Yeah, your name's Isaac. Do you laugh a lot?" And I was like, yeah, I guess." He's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, cool, cool, cool." Also, the beard, bro, the beard, your beard looks sick, dude. It really fits you. I love how it looks. And I was like, "Thanks. What's happening? What's going on?" Whatever I did that day, I need to keep doing because I got 2 compliments within, like, 10 minutes
In the
from 2
same
different people
restaurant.
from the same restaurant. It was either that or whoever's training the people at Culver's is doing a pretty damn good job.
Good for them. I mean, listen, I mean, I have never, ever been told I look smoking, so you must have, like,
I don't know what I did different. I
I
don't know.
say your beard must look different, your hair, like, you should have you stunned this woman.
I guess I did, and I smelled good too.
She smelled you all in the restaurant, that's crazy.
Yeah. I don't even think I put cologne on that morning. I was just going to work.
Um, no, I mean, my last compliment I got from a girl that was a stranger, I'm not gonna count Halloween because I was dressed up as Waldo, that doesn't count, that does not count. Um, I think it was with me, you, and Dylan. I think we were downtown, and that one girl was trying to get in the bar with us, we were waiting in
Oh,
line,
right, right, right.
and those
Yeah.
guys were kinda, like, messing with her a little bit, and so you, the hero you, walked in and said, "Yeah, she's with us. Yeah, yeah, she's with us. She's a good friend." And, like, she stood there with us, and she was, like, saying thank you to us, especially you, and she looked at me, and it was my hair was a little longer, and she said, "I love your hair." I was like, "Thank you." And I got all
Felt kinda
butterflies.
nice, didn't it? It
I know,
felt
I was
kinda
like
nice.
and she was blonde too. Listen, I'll flat out say it for anyone who wants to know. I am blondes are like I love them.
I'm sorry for listening to hear that wet ass kiss.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, make better. Ah,
Relax.
damn, that
I
was
don't like hearing that.
crispy too.
Relax.
No,
No, but it feels
blondes are
good
my
though.
thing. Blondes are my thing.
It doesn't take a lot for a woman to make a guy's, or you know, well, anybody to make a guy's day. All it takes is one simple compliment, and you think about that the entire time. If you say that you like our shirt, we'll wear that shirt for the rest of our fucking lives.
Yep.
I remember that happened. Like I have like this corduroy like button up shirt, and it's got like pipes on it that I used to wear a lot. And this girl, like back in the day, that I used to have a crush on, she was like, "Oh my god, I love your shirt," and I was like, "Oh my god," she noticed me and she complimented my shirt. I wore that shirt so many freaking times, bro. So many times, to the point where it got worn down and I couldn't wear it anymore
See,
because
I
I
don't think
always
I've
wore
ever
it.
been complimented on clothes. I mean, I saw men look handsome, but like, come on. I mean, that's just no one has specifically said that shirt looks amazing on you. Like, no one's ever done that. I've been told like my hair looks good or like I'm cute because I have the fucking baby face.
You do have a baby face. I get complimented. My biggest compliments are my hair and probably like my clothes a lot.
It's my hair. My hair is like my go-to.
I know. I remember when I had really long hair, like Jesus length hair, and me and you went to a bar, and the bartender was like, "Oh my god, I love your hair," and I was like, "Oh, I'm never cutting it." And I
Look at
didn't
you
cut it for
now.
a while, and then I cut it.
It's actually kind of crazy now that we're coming up on January 1st very soon. Don't forget, 1 year ago you had a man bun.
I did.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I could probably put like this in a ponytail, but
No, it would nowhere near as be as long as
that
your
was
other one. You had a full on like other hairdo on the back of your head with your little rat
yeah,
tail.
it was pretty freaking long.
Yes, it was.
I kinda liked it. I mean, I liked the length of it. A lot of people didn't like it. They said that they prefer me when my hair cut, but I don't know. I just liked it was like a proud moment for me to be able to have it that long.
My hair doesn't do that. My hair just gets curly. Mine doesn't grow that long. I mean, I probably if I, like, let it grow
I promise
short,
you it does grow that long.
I mean, it probably, but, like, mine just doesn't formate that way. Format?
Wow. For it doesn't grow that way?
Grow
I
that
don't
away?
know what the fuck you're trying to say.
I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. But no, when girls give me compliments, it's like, "Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're really pretty too." 'Cause
Hope you don't say it like that.
I'm scared to say anything bad 'cause, like, "Oh, I have a boyfriend." It's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Bye."
Oh, whoops.
'Cause nowadays, you say anything wrong, you get canceled, or they don't like you, or they you da da da. Like, literally today, like, before we went live, I decided I'm going to delete Tinder and Hinge. They're no longer on my phones. I am moving on from dating apps. If I'm gonna date someone, it's gonna be through us going out, mutual friends, which I want to happen because mutual friend like I said, mutual friends is the way to go.
Yeah.
So, like,
Um,
for you, dating apps were never the way to go, were they?
no. I mean, I've had them for years, but nothing's ever really come out of them. Um, I mean, yeah, you get matches and shit, and I might have a conversation for a couple of days, but then they kind of, as soon as it gets to the point where we need to like, where we about to meet up or whatever, or go on a date, it always just drops. And
See
sometimes it was me, and sometimes it wasn't.
See, now
But
the dates I've been on, like, I went on the one date with a girl. She was very nice. She was super nice. But the biggest thing for me as a person that loves movies, do not go on a first date with a movie that I have not seen because that was a mistake. Because my eyes are complete on the screen because I'm into this movie no matter how good or bad. And she put her hand out. She put it like in the cup holder. Like she flat out like had her hand out. And I was like,
saying that she wanted you to hold her hand,
yeah, she wanted to hold my hand, and I did not. And so
and you didn't
when the
because
movie
you
was
were
over
watching a fucking movie.
when the movie was over, we walked out to the, parking lot, and I said, "I had a really awesome time with you. Hopefully, we can do it again." She flat out looked in my face and said, "I don't think we are, but I had a good time, and I think you're really nice, but I don't think we're gonna do this again."
Damn.
She flat out told me, which, I mean, I respect, but,
Yeah,
like
you'd rather know than not know, so at
but
least she was flat out
did I
honest.
drive home kinda sad? Yes, I did.
Yeah, I can understand that.
'Cause
Damn, that
I
sucks.
paid for her ticket too, which she technically I got a free ticket 'cause I worked there at the time, but still, like, like,
Yeah.
gave her all this free stuff and, yeah, like, one time I went to see Kevin Hart live, I brought a girl with me. I wanted to possibly date, and so I drove her she was riding with me, we went to Kevin Hart, left Kevin Hart, drove her home, got to her door, and I hugged her, and I was gonna lean back and kiss her on the cheek, and I think she knew because when I went to lean back, she grabbed me and hugged me tighter and pulled me in. It was like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you," and then let me go and turned around and then walked inside. Yep.
Damn.
But in the end, I mean,
Damn.
I'm learning these lessons, like, I'm learning. That's why, like, if I ever go on dates, I'm like, "Okay, so don't be pushy, don't say this, don't do that."
I mean, there have been times where I do, like, the whole I'm really pushy or whatever, so, like, I'll there was this one person that I thought I was talking to, but apparently I wasn't, but,
Damn.
yeah. So, I was like we, like, met up a couple times and we, like, saw a movie, we had dinner, we did a bunch of stuff, so, like, for me, it
What
felt like
movie?
we were I don't remember, this was years ago.
Damn it.
We were, like, on our way to talking and stuff, so I thought that that was the case, and then I I went to Columbia because this girl went to USC. Um, and I went to Columbia and I was like, "Hey, since I'm here, we should like grab food or something." And she was like, "Yeah." And so what I did was because at this point I feel like we were talking for a while, so I got her like a gift before I went to the dinner. Shouldn't have done it, but I got her like this really big ass teddy bear, right? And we had dinner. We left. I parked my car outside of the restaurant, but she had to, like, walk to her place or whatever, because where I was going was on the opposite side, which I coulda dropped her off, and I think I offered her, but she didn't wanna do it or whatever. So I was like, "Okay, well, I got you something," and I opened my trunk, and it was this big ass teddy bear, and so she had to take the teddy bear out and walk through the middle of Columbia
Oh.
to her door. I appreciate that she took it. I highly doubt she kept it, but ever since that time, we we didn't really but
I mean, you know, she probably did, and she probably gave it to a friend or a future boyfriend to make you feel better. They all snuggled up together on that teddy bear. But you know what? I think I think the problem with dating now is I think when you date someone, what if it ends badly, that's fair. But I think like if you a lot of people who do break up, they just can't be friends. Do you agree with that? Have you ever broken up with someone and just you cannot be friends with them?
uh I feel like it depends, right? Like if the breakup
If it ends
happen
badly,
if
yeah.
it end bad, yeah, then obviously I don't think that friendship can work. Sometimes it does, power to those people. But I feel like I don't know. Like for me, I think for one of them, we were kind of friends for a while, but it just didn't work because I don't know. It was just too
Too weird.
hard. It was like it was more hard than weird. I don't know. It was hard to be friends.
Your tongue was in my mouth.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but yeah, kind of like that. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it could work. It hasn't really worked for me, but I'm sure it could.
See, like, I feel like if I saw my ex, she doesn't even live near me anymore, but if I feel like if like today, I feel like we could have easily like been known of each other. That sounds like I don't know. We would not be like hanging out one on one. Obviously, I don't think that, but I do think like we could have easily just like known one another, said like hey to each other like on the street, talked to each other for like 5 minutes, and moved on. Like one of those friendships. Like you, hey, nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Bye, pancakes.
Yeah.
Like the most random just conversations. That kind of friendship, I feel like me and her could have. But again, it's not my. It's got to be a one to one. Like, hey, you agree with this? Sure, but
On the topic of dates, though, no. For like newer dates, right? Because like I said, I'm now more stable. I'm open. Damn, I'm more open
damn.
to relationships and dating. Shut the fuck up. And but like for me, I've been out of the game for so long. I don't know. Like it's not that I don't know. It's just I don't. I'm much more over analytical, self conscious about the interactions that I would have with somebody that I'm potentially dating or going on a date with. So it's like a lot harder for me to read situations because a lot of times I'm like, okay, are we just friends? Or do you want to just be friends or you want to take it somewhere else? Like, where is this? Where are we? What's happening? And then I think about that the entire time. And then that deters me from making a move when a lot of times they might be waiting for me to make a move. And I understand that in the front of my head. I'm like, this girl's into you. But in the back of my head, I was like, nah, she just wants to be friends. So it's just, yeah, I don't know. Dating's like a fucking emotional roller coaster for me at the beginning, at least.
The hard part for me is how fast things move because I feel like nowadays people are just dating like as soon as they meet, like bam, they're talking, they hang out maybe
Oh yeah.
once, and then like 2 weeks later, you guys are like going on a full date. Which I mean, that's fair. That's how you meet someone. But like when I grew up, I swear to you, it was way more of like, "Hey, we're friends," and then, "Hey, I think I kinda like you. Let's go on a date, and then let's make this happen." That'd be, like, months.
Yeah.
Like, I've never but when I dated the one girl, I will say that was pretty fast, but I feel like it just kinda really clicked. So I guess it's like the famous motto, "When you know," kinda deal? Like, when you're really hitting it off with a girl or someone, you're just like, damn, this is going really well. So I guess that really comes into play, but for me, it's always been like the long game. So like nowadays,
Yeah.
everyone I know who dates someone, they're like, "Oh yeah, I met him like a month ago." Like a month, and then shit, they're already saying I love you, which I've already said. I cannot say I love you until like the deep heart of my blood and soul wants to say it, but like I can't say that shit like 2 weeks into a relationship.
Oh. Yeah, me neither. I take a long time to like assess the person and really see if we click or not because I'm also very I don't know. I'm not selective, but I'm very like what's the
Are you
word?
picky? Are you picky?
I wouldn't say that I'm picky. I have to really connect and just make sure that things are, lining up before I move forward. So it takes me a long time. And other people, the other end of it, they might think that I'm just not interested, but that's not the case. I'm just like, I just take a while.
I'm horrible at flirting, so I'm kinda in the same boat with you. I never know if
I'm pretty shit at flirting too.
see, like, I don't know if the girl's flirting with me and, our friend Caitlin before has told me, like, there's like, we've hung out before and a girl was, like, talking to me, and Caitlin was like, "She was flirting with you," and I was like, "I honestly was just having a fun
That
conversation."
was just a conversation. What are you talking about?
I was having a good time talking about waffles, like, seriously, like, there was nothing about anything in my mind saying, "Oh, she for sure likes me," but I turn around, and Caitlin's like, "Are you an idiot?" I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then I turn around, I'm like, "Well, maybe she's into me," and then she's not, or has a boyfriend, or has a crazy ex. It's like, it's
Yeah.
always the same. "I just got out of a relationship. I'm not ready to date." Man, be ready. It's 2024.
Get ready.
Get ready. The Hubbard's coming.
Oh my god.
Me and my tiny hands. That's
Relax.
that looked creepy. I don't I'm so
Relax.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to make that. I
That was
respect
crazy.
I respect all women. Love who you love. Who knows? This year we might find the ones, Isaac. This might be the year.
Yeah,
I think
I think it will be.
I think we're good looking guys. I think we're good people. I think we do the right thing, and I think we deserve. I think we'll find it.
We deserve it too, man. I think we're deserving of a good, healthy relationship.
I think so. Will it be this year?
Like,
I guess we'll find out after we go to the gym for 2 months and be like, we're over here like, "Ugh, hooga hoo." Like, yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
ooga chaka, ooga,
Ooga
ooga.
chaka. We're gonna go to the gym next week and we're both gonna be like, hoo ha, hoo ha.
No, we're not. Not at Planet Fitness.
Oh yeah, you right. Because
They'll
everyone's
hit
gonna be there in January.
they'll hit the lunk alarm on you.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that thing go off ever.
I haven't either. My friend or Leo has. I think he's seen the lunk. Or no, I don't know if he has. Somebody's seen it. One of my friends has seen it go off. It's pretty embarrassing. I'd hate to be the guy that the lunk alarm goes off on.
I would just leave. At that point, fuck that. You have my workout in, we just leave.
Mm. But yeah, no, relationships are weird, man. They're sticky. They're awkward at times. They're fun. They're hard, but we all need them. I think. I don't know. Some people don't need them. I need them. I need one.
I feel like for you, you're in a good shape right now. Everything's working out for you. You got a job, you're not in school, you're your own person. Me though, like I'm stuck in school, which honestly everyone's like, "You're in school." That is the primary spot to be dating someone, which honestly, for the school I go to and all my online classes, I kind of disagree, but I don't live that frat boy life, go to school and be like, "Hooga, hooga, hooga." Like I'm not that
What's up
person.
with these sounds, bro? What's up? What?
I
Who
feel
the
like it's
fuck
kind
do you know is going in a frat going hooga hooga hooga?
I mean, all the movies, they're all like buff and shit, and they're like, huh, 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 huh.
No, I don't know what movie you're referencing, but I haven't seen it yet.
Um, no, I just think my school is not the place. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. My one of my best friends, Colin. I mean, he met a girl working at Starbucks. Like that is like
They
he
both
just
worked at Starbucks.
they both worked at Starbucks, and now they're happily married with a child and a house.
Good for them.
And 4 years ago, he was literally telling me, "There's this girl at Starbucks. I'm kind of scared." I was like, "That's crazy." Also, 4 years ago, and what he's gotten, that's kind of crazy too. A house,
Whole
a
family in
child,
the
and
house.
marriage.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. I don't know. Would you, if you could, if you would, if you what?
Put down. If you could, if you would, should.
What the fuck am I asking? I don't even remember the fucking question I was gonna. Oh yeah,
Dr. Seuss
for
over here.
me, for me, I don't know. Getting like married right now, like I just now got into a spot where I'm like, okay, things are getting better. I can't imagine me personally getting married right now. And I mean, like everybody that I know that's married and kids and families, obviously they're doing very well for themselves and they love it. But like for
Well, they're
me, like
doing better than us.
that's terrifying for me. Like right now, in this point in my life, would you get married right now?
No. No. I haven't got to experience the do whatever life. Like, I mean, I lived in South Carolina for so damn long. I want that like time span where I can like by myself be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to California. Hey, I'm gonna go to Vegas. I'm gonna go to Yellowstone National Park because I want to see that park so damn bad." That's literally a goal in my life. I want to see that park.
Yellowstone?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Now, if a girl is with me, then
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's not the question though.
No, I don't think right now I wanna get married.
Yeah, okay.
I'm okay right now, but I'll take a girlfriend.
Yeah. That's a good point right now.
I'll say her. Definitely
Yeah,
not ready for children, my god.
yeah, I definitely want do you want kids?
Oh, for sure. I want, like, 4.
Yeah, I don't know about 4, but I definitely want kids. I
I
want
want I
2.
want children.
That's
I want
I
kids.
don't want 1 and I don't want 3, I want 2.
You want a boy and a girl?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Um, I definitely want kids, but right now, absolutely not. Oh my gosh.
You can barely afford going out right now.
I know, man, I can barely afford myself. Yeah, no.
I mean, if okay, like I said, if you're married right now, if you had kids, awesome. That's freaking awesome. But me? Still in school? No, that ain't happening. But I appreciate everyone out there who's having kids because if I know you, I love kids. I love hanging like, dude, I want a daughter so bad.
Dude, if I have a daughter, it's over. It's done. She is gonna have me wrapped around her tiny little finger, and it's gonna be so hard. She's gonna be so spoiled and become a brat. It's gonna happen.
I can't wait. One day, my guy, one day we're gonna be there, and we're
Are you
gonna be
gonna have
sitting.
are you gonna have your kid call me Uncle Isaac?
Oh, I'm gonna have everyone be Uncle Isaac, or
What?
I'm gonna have all my friends be uncles. I'm gonna be one of those parents, like that's Uncle Colin, that's Uncle Isaac, that's Aunt Caitlin, Aunt Caitlin. That's
That does sound kinda weird.
um
Caitlin.
hell by if we're gonna still be doing this podcast, there might be one day we're sitting here with our kids in our laps.
Mm, gosh.
And that ooh, we're on episode 2, we're already talking about that. Anyways, no, I think relationships today are much harder than they were when I was growing up. I think that's what I can say that fully with
I
confidence.
yeah,
It's
I was
harder.
I was gonna say, like, dating in general just seems hard, and I think that's a general consensus amongst everybody in the world right now because you see it in, like, TikTok videos, you see it in, like, short films. People make short films about how hard it is dating now compared to, 10 years ago or whatever. Not that we were really dating a whole lot 10 years ago, knew what the fuck we were doing in dating, but I don't know. It just seems more difficult. It's not an easy thing now. But, people are doing it. So maybe I just need to fucking get over it.
Same.
But
All right.
anyway, well, I guess it's a good point to stop. Again, I appreciate you guys tuning in. My camera's dead. I just now noticed that. Um,
Awesome.
sick. So that has been no me this whole time.
You've been
Uh,
seeing me though.
yeah, you've been seeing. I'm probably gonna put like a still image of me. There I am. Look at me. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Hopefully we will get some feedback from you guys soon. If you like it, let us know. If you want to see anything, let us know. Uh, you can find us, the Ignoramus Podcast, on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and I think that's it. But
Wherever you can find some podcasts, mostly.
yeah, we're not at wherever yet. I haven't done all the sign up stuff because that seems like a lot. But you can find it on the main platforms. But go ahead,
And
go check us out.
if you're on YouTube watching, leave a comment. We appreciate comments. We want all ideas. We want more topics. We want everything.
Yes. And if you are on YouTube, we'll have both of our channels linked in the description. So check those out if you want to as well. We have very different YouTube channels. Jacob, I'm sure you've heard, has a movie review channel where he does that.
Thank
And
you.
I don't make videos anymore, but you can go still check it out.
Hey, go subscribe to this guy. He makes no videos. But
Yeah.
subscribe to him.
You can go see the videos that I have now. But anyway, thanks again. I appreciate you guys. And I guess we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye, everybody.